How can you land your dream job without hunting for it like a mad person? Your CV is your CV. Don't replicate it in your LinkedIn profile. I changed entirely the way I approach job searching. Update your headline to showcase who you are and the value you provide. Stay away from bullshit. Dream jobs that I've landed, I didn't apply to them. Instead, I was approached. I was connected to. I was networked with. Steal this template that I've used successfully for the last 16 years. Don't be generic. Do not send a connection request in a vacuum. Dream jobs that I've landed, I didn't apply to them. Instead, I was approached. I was connected to. I was networked with. In the last 7 years, I changed entirely the way I approach job searching. Surely, I've applied to jobs online, but those have had the least impact. The biggest impact came from an entirely different approach. How can you land your dream job without hunting for it like a mad person? I'll be sharing with you in today's video. Welcome to Monica Talks Cyber. On this very channel, I share with you real stories, real experiences, and real tips to 10x your career and your life. So if you wish to accelerate your career and life and grow faster, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Monica Talks Cyber, click on the notifications bell, and let's get growing. Over the last 7 years, dream jobs that I've landed, I didn't apply to them. Instead, I used the following steps in my approach. So let's dig in. Number one, know what is your dream role and why. Based on your interests, passions, and most importantly, purpose and core values, list your 1, maximum 3 dream roles. This is step number 1. It's absolutely important to know why your dream role is your dream role. Don't be stuck with the idea of working for a dream company. A company's name is nothing without their culture, value, mission, and purpose. Instead, focus on your dream role. Knowing your why and what are your 1 or 3, 2, 3 dream roles is step number 1. Number 2, build your LinkedIn profile as a value powerhouse, VPH, not your CV. Your CV is your CV. Don't replicate it in your LinkedIn profile. Your LinkedIn profile is way much more than your CV. It is your value powerhouse, VPH, given you use it that way. So how do you turn your LinkedIn profile into a value powerhouse or VPH? Couple of things that you can do. Headline. Your headline is not a list of your titles and certifications, but rather what value you provide. Update your headline to showcase who you are and the value you provide. Profile pic. People always look at profile pic as number 1. They want to connect, they want to put a face to the name. So always have a photo, an individual photo, not a group one. It's actually better to not have a very stiff, sturdy photo anymore. I mean, those were old days when you needed to look like some certain way. Be yourself. Showcase that you're a human. That's okay. About section. Make sure you have filled that with purpose, experience, and value proposition. Use relevant keywords. Add bulleted points for clear formatting or separate lines. Put a clear call to action, a clear CTA. Banner. Add a customized banner sharing the value you provide. People notice banner as a second most important step to mentally connect with you right after the profile pic. So while your profile pic puts the face to the name, your banner puts the brand or your brand to the name. And that brand must convey the value you provide. Number 3, use LinkedIn to connect with relevant people. But how do you find relevant people? Use LinkedIn filters. In the search box, type in the roles that you're interested to connect with. Go to all filters. Under filters, select people. And under past company, put the desired company name to connect with company alumni. Or under school, put your university name to connect with your university alumni. You can also use other relevant filters to provide or to find the ones with mutual connections, mutual companies you work for, etc. Follow them, connect with them, build a relationship with them. Number 4, send a personalized and effective connection request. When connecting with people, specifically for job, career, any kind of advice, always send a personalized invite. Do not send a connection request in vacuum, unless your goal is just to connect with them and be connected with them, which is fine. But when you do connect with them, don't be greedy. Definitely don't put your questions that are already easily available to find from their profile or from Google or from AI tools like ChatGPT. Please don't spam them. In short, ask yourself, Is it the relevant person? Is it relevant to the person? Is it applicable? Is it timely? Keep it short, concise, relevant, and direct. Give social proof. Stay away from bullshit. Don't be generic. Check out my full how-to video on Monica Talks Cyber explaining the key elements in how to write an effective personalized invite and an effective cold email. Or if you wish, steal this template that I've used successfully for the last 16 years. I'll put this template in the description below. Number 5, do your homework and nail that virtual coffee chat. If you get a positive response from a personalized connection invite, set up a quick virtual or in-person coffee chat with them. Make it short, 15 to 20 minutes max. Be well prepared with relevant questions to ask. Don't waste their time. Don't waste your time. What can you ask? First, start with quick introductions to get to know their purpose and interests a bit better, as well as share yours. Proceed with your quick questions. For example, you can ask something like this. What are the biggest challenges that you faced in ABC role? What is the number one advice that you would give to someone that is interested in ABC role? What are the top 3 things I can do to increase my chances to work successfully in an ABC role? And then share something like that you're thankful to have been connected with them. And if it would be okay, in case you were to meet any roadblocks, can you send them 1 or 2 queries as you start getting closer to ABC role? At the end, thank them and express your gratitude for their time. Don't take it for granted. Number 6, ask for referrals proactively. It's super simple via LinkedIn. You can use LinkedIn or any other platform, but it's very simple with LinkedIn. Don't ask for referral right away, especially if you just connected with them. But once you've built a relationship, don't wait forever either. Ask for referrals proactively, not necessarily the time when you need a job. Referrals are best and much stronger from people that you've collaborated with in some context. So use that opportunity to request for referrals, especially as and when you build and grow great relationships and provide more and more value over time. Steal again this template that I've used, and you can use it as well. I'll put this template down below in the description, or you can also check it here in the video. Number 7, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Monica Talks Cyber, because I come out with more info, tips, and advice and feedback to 10x your career and your life today. So I want to help you. Subscribe to my channel and share it with other people who may need this help, whom it can help today. So that was it all for today. I'll be back with more videos. This is Monica Talks Cyber, signing off. See you next time.